Good morning. We're here in Pingree Park, and we're deep into the park off Country Road 145, and we actually drove past the Beaver Creek trailhead to what I would call the upper trailhead, or the 4x4 trailhead. We had to go up a couple miles of pretty brutal road, but we're up here. And you can see this is where the road stops. And although it's not on the sign here, we're going to be going for Comanche Lake today. Looking at just over 4.5 miles out. And we're getting a really nice start time of about 7:45. I'm thinking this will probably take us 2.5 hours, maybe 3. Really pretty through here. We're kind of hoping we don't walk up on a bear, but kind of hoping we do at the same time because we want to see one. Still got some pretty blue sky. And this trail is really roundy. Up and down, up and down. Nothing too bad though. It's kind of relaxing actually. Because every time you go up for a second, then you get to go down. It might be kind of hard to see, but that's the Hourglass Reservoir out there. We're kind of hiking to the north side of it. And then as I pan around, everything's glared out, my apologies. Let me zoom up, get rid of that. Right up here, that's going to be the Comanche Reservoir. This really is a pretty trail though. Very dense and green. Lots of trees. No people. We're basically hiking along the side of this little river right now, making our way over to Comanche Reservoir. And we believe we just saw a bobcat run right in front of us across the trail. It was something the size of a small dog. It was dark, and it went up the side of this hill right here in like 2 seconds. At first I thought it was a big giant rabbit, but no way a rabbit can move that fast. So we think it was a bobcat. That's what we're going with. And after just about an hour of hiking, we're finally up here to the Comanche Reservoir. And that's going to be the trail cutoff right up here. We're going to split off to the right here and head up to Comanche Lake. Looks like another 2.5 miles. And we're going down again. We're gonna have a lot of uphill on the way back. I wouldn't give the terrain though high marks. It is kind of rough. Lots of little toe jammers and ankle breakers along here. You really got to kind of pay attention to where you're going, or else you will stub your toe. We are now entering the Comanche Peak travel zone. Just found a wild raspberry. That's good.
See?
Yeah, that's a strawberry.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's good. Okay, and we are to the final trail cutoff here. We're gonna take a left up to Comanche Lake. Looking at about another mile. We're coming across a lot of moose scat on the trail, which is not surprising. This looks like moose country right here. Would not be surprised if we did not walk up onto one. And wow, this might be the end of the road, guys. Yeah, I don't know about that. Just take one step, go right in the middle there. Yeah, and this is not getting any easier, folks. Woo! All right. And I'm sure we're gonna have to do that once or twice more. Okay, and we just hit the incline, which has kind of been scaring me this whole time because we haven't hardly done any up. Seems like we've done more down than up. But I have a feeling this last mile is going to be straight up. What was that? Something just broke a stick up there. This is really dense through here. Really wooded. We've been hiking just under 2.5 hours, and I just looked at the GPS and I'd say we have maybe 10 minutes left. So pretty close to 2.5. We're not there yet though. And now we're up to a little boulder field right near the top. It doesn't have a ton of elevation gain or anything, but it's just kind of rough. The lake has got to be right up here somewhere. We're close. And it looks like we have one more to go across. And that's how it's done, folks. That should be the last obstacle. And this trail is not going quietly. Oh man. Just so much water this year. Wow. I just stepped into a really deep puddle. Oh my gosh, where is the trail here? If you ever get lost and you're wondering if you're on the trail, if you see something like that, you know you're on the trail. It's called trail maintenance right there. Okay, let's continue on. Wow, this is really pretty back here. Here it is, folks. Comanche Lake. All right. It's 10:30 on the nose, so that took us just about 2 hours and 40 minutes to get up here. And that's really at no kind of fast pace or slow pace. You're just kind of hiking. But this is the area up here. We did it. We're gonna set up camp right here, chill for 30-45 minutes or so. Plop. It's just about 11 o'clock, and we're gonna head on back. This should be a little easier on the way back. We still have at least 2 or 3 pretty significant uphill sections that we need to go back up and over. Well guys, unfortunately we're hearing some big time thunder behind us, and I just felt a raindrop on my left finger just now as I was recording, so I think we're gonna get dumped on here in a second, which is unfortunate. All right, be careful. That's smart. Did I think of that? No. I was like, let me film it. I think so. And here is the crux. You guys, those logs right there are unbelievably slick. God darn it. And we made it across. That was just too dangerous to film. I had to make sure she didn't fall in or I fall in, but that was definitely not easy right there, let me tell you. Okay, great. We're past it though. Let's get on back to the car before it starts pouring. And let me tell you, that river crossing that we just navigated was much worse coming back. It just, I mean, you had to come up to those rocks, which were loose, instead of starting from there. I don't know. It was bad. I'm glad we did it. The rest of this should be a cakewalk. We have 2 miles back to the trailhead. All right, we're back at the car, and it's about 1:12 in the afternoon. So that took us just over 2 hours to get down. High five, we did the hike. Boom. We're back at the car and done with the hike, and it looks like we just beat the rain a little bit. I felt a few more drops as I was getting in the car. So I'm just glad to be back. Like I said, it took about 2 hours and 15 minutes to get down, which is pretty good. Looking at 4.6 miles one way, total of 9.2. So, yeah, as far as the lake goes, it was meh. It was okay. Definitely wasn't as pretty as some of the more recent ones we've done, like Ouzel and Jasper. Those were amazing. But it was also kind of overcast too, so we didn't get that pretty blue water. But yeah, good fun little hike, and it's definitely off the beaten path. It's way back here, really remote. So, hope you enjoyed it, and until the next one, y'all, peace.